Kai was my best friend growing up. We spent every day together almost. We did everything together, and I looked up to him growing up, and I always had him there for me. Shit.
Kai for Steve and Kai for me was, he was a dreamer. He lived in an amazing place where he could just see his dreams and aspirations, which I think is super rare for a young man, where you're just constantly being judged and pulled down and torn apart for what you're not.
We always say that Kai was the executor, like he would have an idea and he would do it.
He would see people at the dirt bike track that would do it really well, and he would rightfully say, I'm gonna do that someday. That part of Kai is living with us and living with Steve quite well.
They wanted the other to go far beyond. And I think that's what made them, that's what fueled them.
Kai was really one of the driving forces to, Steve being interested in bikes and two wheels.
Everything he did, I did. And he just helped me with my path in life. And I think it's been hard losing him because I had to try and find myself. And I went through a rough patch of just doing nothing, trying to find what I wanted my purpose to be. And that's when I found cycling, so cycling's definitely helped me.
Kai was always a little older, right? He kind of set the tone for things, and Stevie trusted him, and he was, fine to be behind him and watch what he was doing and follow suit,
You didn't see one without the other.
When Kai was killed, Steve came to me and said, Dad, what am I gonna do now? I felt that, I felt it hard, and what I said is I got you, I don't know what you're gonna do, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but I got you. One day I came downstairs and he was sitting there, and I said, I know what we can do. And he was like, what? And I said, why don't you win the Tour de France? And when you cross the finish line, you put your hand in the air and you point to the sky and you let everyone know, and Kai, what it's like to make a dream so big that it's so scary and it seems so impossible, and you live your life every day committed to that dream and you pull it off. I said, that's something worthy of Kai. With him gone, Steve lost all of his purpose. And as soon as he could see, it was the biggest connection he could possibly have with Kai, and go on this path that only Kai would do it. I think both Steve and I didn't really know what we had until Steve kind of came alive and was like, I want to chase this dream with cycling. About that time was when I had cancer, and the two of us kind of came together with our adversity, and I run every day scared when I train on my bike because I want to stay alive for my son, and I think he runs scared every day on his bike because he knows Kai's watching him, and he wants to stay like true to his word, like with Kai.
Something I've seen my dad do in life that I've applied to my life is just pushing through the pain. Like, I see him go out and work every day, works his ass off on the bike and for his job, and yeah, Kai's definitely the main reason I push the way I do. But yeah, I obviously want to be like my dad.
As long as he has that opportunity to honor Kai every single day in whichever way he wants to do it, I think it's the only way forward for Steve, and I think he's gonna do it.